Agricultural practices, adding manure and fertilizers, irrigation. Adding manure and fertilizer. Why it is added? Because soil supply mineral to the crop and these nutrients are essential for the growth of the plants. But continuous cultivation of crops make the soil poor in nutrients, and therefore farmers have to add manure to the field to replenish with nutrients, and this process is known as manuring. How the manuring is done? Three ways: by adding organic manure to the soil, adding chemical fertilizers, leaving the field uncultivated between two crops, and the last one is crop rotation, in which different crops are grown alternately to allow the soil to replenish with different nutrients. What is manure? Manure is a organic substance obtained from the decomposition of plant or animal waste. Compost is also an example of manure because it is obtained by the decomposition of dead plants and animal waste. Fertilizer. Fertilizers are chemicals which are rich in a particular nutrients, and it is produced in factories. Examples are urea, ammonium sulfate, superphosphate, potash, NPK. Now, what are the advantages and disadvantages of using fertilizers? The fertilizers contain chemicals rich in a particular nutrients, so it helps the farmer to get better yield of crops like wheat, paddy and maize. But there is a disadvantage also. This makes the soil less fertile and also causes water pollution. Now, why manure is better than fertilizer? Now, it adds humus to the soil and increase the water holding capacity, improve soil texture, makes soil porous and makes exchange of gases easier, and increases the number of friendly microbes inside the soil. Now, what is crop rotation? In case of crop rotation, the farmers grow leguminous in one season as fodder and wheat in the next season. Why it is done? Because the root nodules of the leguminous plant contains the rhizobium bacteria and it helps to fix nitrogen, so it makes the soil rich in nitrogen. And what is crop rotation? Crop rotation ensures that same crop will not grow continuously and lead to erosion of the soil fertility. By growing crops that require different sets of nutrients, we can ensure the soil fertility is restored. Irrigation. Why irrigation is necessary? The plants contain 90% of water and need it for proper growth and development. When roots absorb water, they also absorb minerals and fertilizers. Germination of seed does not take place in dry condition, and nutrients dissolve in water and transport to different parts of the plant. Water also protects crops from hot air currents. These are the sources of irrigation. Now, there are two methods, traditional methods of irrigation. It is done in two ways, used with the help of cattle and human labor like mott, chain pump, thekli and rahat. And in other case, the pumps are used and it is powered by diesel, biogas, electricity and solar energy. Nowadays, we use two methods. First is the sprinkler system. It is used in the place where land is uneven and sufficient water is not available. Now, it consists of the perpendicular pipe with a rotating nozzle at one end and joined to the main pipe. The water flows to the main pipe under high pressure and escape from the rotating nozzle and sprinkle like rain. And it is often used in lawns and coffee plantation. Next method is the drip irrigation. It is used in the place where the availability of water is poor. And in case of drip irrigation, The water falls drop by drop directly near the root of the crop, so no wastage of water at all. And it is used in fruit plants, gardens and trees.